Stash Cash, March 7th, 2023. And today we're going to be talking about discounts on some insurance policies. Right. So, probably the most popular discounts that people are looking for are discounts on their car insurance. Or actually, the question would be, how do I get my car insurance premiums lower? Well, specifically, we're talking about discounts first and foremost. The best thing you can do is get a multi-line discount. A multi-line discount would be car insurance bundled with homeowners insurance or renters insurance. If you rent a place, or whether you don't rent a place, but you get a renter's policy, you're often going to have a discount on your car where where it's deep enough to where if you actually took the car and the renter's policy premium and added it together, it would be cheaper than you just simply having the car on its own premium wise. Okay, that's called a multi-line discount. In return, the other policy gets a discount as well. Some of the other discounts on auto insurance are things like a multi-car discount. Okay, so a multi-car discount, more than one. As long as you have more than one car, then you will get that discount. It doesn't matter if you have two cars, three cars, four cars, five cars, you would get that discount. Okay, but if you have two cars, both cars get the multi-car discount. If you have three cars, all three cars get the multi-car discount. And if you have four cars, you get it. All four cars get that multi-car discount. Now, if you have the renter's policy or the homeowner's policy, all four cars will get that multi-line discount as well. So let's say, for example, hypothetically, you're paying $100 on insurance per month on car number one, 200 on car number two because it's fancier, and then 300 on car number three because that's a total baller nightlife car. And let's say hypothetically, right, you get a multi-line discount because you own a home. Let's just throw a percentage out there. Let's just say that's 25%. So off that car number one, you would save $25 a month. Car number two, it's $200, right? You would save $50 a month. Car number three, you get $75 off a month. And the homeowner's policy on a monthly basis, who knows? Maybe that's or the renter's policy or the homeowner's policy, who knows what that figure is. But what I'm pointing out to you is that if you have policies in auto and home in two other places, not the same insurance company, you might want to reconsider and put them all together because more than likely those policies together under one roof, under one family of insurance, is going to make it actually less expensive for you on your cars. Okay, and also on your home. Okay, but continuing with discounts. Let's just say for your car now. What's another thing that could come up? Well, pretty much every car insurance company has a loyalty discount, and they work. A lot of them work the same. The longer you're there, the higher the discount is. Some companies might only start giving you a discount after a few years, and then it maxes out at a certain percentage after a few more years hit. And so that is a big deal too, because as long as you have a loyalty discount, right? I mean, you can't get that right away when you're starting with a brand new insurance company, right? You might have something like this, and this is Stash Cash on 3/7/23. You could have like a state discount, like for California, you could have a California Good Driver discount. So meaning you have no violations or any accidents that are your fault within the last 3 years. I mean, that could be a pretty substantial discount for you. If you're a student, you could have, you know, a good student discount. For the most part, you'd have to be, at least a 3.0 average, taking 12 units or more in college. If you're in high school, obviously, you're going to have a full list of classes there. So normally you need to have a B average. or if you're on the dean's list or honor roll, then you can actually avail of those discounts. How would you prove that? Well, they would ask you for the last your transcripts or your last proof of grades, okay, and you would just simply send that over. Um, what other discounts are available in terms of a car? Well, there's it's not really a discount, but if you actually drive less than your annual miles are less. If your annual miles are less, you probably have a cheaper premium. And the reason why that is because you're on the road less. If you're on the road less, you have less risk of an accident. Okay. So that's one of the discounts there in terms of an auto too that you could avail of. That's not really stated as a discount, but you get discounted pricing, shall you say. And some other companies have discounts depending on your occupation and some other things. All right. If you are a driver that's been driving for a while, and you're up there in driving experience and maybe in age, you could apply for um, a mature driver discount. And at that point, a lot of those places you can find on your local DMV or sometimes in a community center in your city. And for just going through the course, okay, I'm not saying passing a test, but going through a course, you might get a small discount, all right, towards your auto. Um, in terms of things like, let's now like say your home, right? One of the discounts that you can get aside from the multi-line discount, meaning your car and your home together to save insurance, would be a home alert discount. Home alert discount meaning like home alarm discount. So you could get a small discount if you have a Ring, meaning just like your basic camera system, but really you'll get more of a discount if you have a full alarm system. All right, a full alarm system meaning that it rings to the authorities, or it actually rings to a central monitoring station. How you would prove and get that discount is you would send what's called a home monitoring certificate or home alarm certificate to your actual homeowner's insurance carrier, and that should get you a pretty substantial discount. Um, there's other things too as well in a homeowner's policy, and this is not a discount you apply for, but it is a discount you build over time. Aside from a loyalty discount, it's like a claims-free discount. So the longer you go living in your home and there is no claims, then you could get a greater discount on your premiums that you're building because you've lived in there basically and without any claims, and the homeowner's insurance carrier didn't have to pay anything out. So that's something where you can get discounted as well, right? Some other things that you can bundle in to maybe lower your auto policy. I'm back to there now, right? Is because I should have brought this up earlier, are things like life insurance. If you have an insurance company that does both auto and life, if you don't own a home, you don't rent, or you don't want to rent, or you don't want to get a renter's policy, but you do get a life insurance policy, that can also discount your auto. Also, if you have an insurance company that does health insurance products, um, like supplemental health, all right, then you might be able to get a discount on your autos as well. But there's a lot of different ways here to get your premium lower. So aside from discounts, there's other ways of discounting your premium. And you need to actually talk to your professional insurance agent about that, because there's also things you could do to maybe switch up some coverages in order to bring down your overall premium. Because when people start talking about discounts, really what they need is they want a break on their payments. So one thing you could do is, avail of all the discounts that are possible to you if you qualify, or actually take a look at your coverages and see if the coverages that you have are what you actually need and want and are required. Because if you have a coverage that you might not need, or a coverage that you think is too high, you could actually discount that coverage, bring it down, and therefore bring down your premium. With that being said, this is Stash Cash on March 7th, 2023, and we are talking discounts in insurance.